Hello and good day. Welcome to the Super Good Camping Podcast. My name is Pamela.
I'm Tim.
And we are from supergoodcamping.com. We're here because we're on a mission to inspire other people to get outside and enjoy camping adventures such as we have as a family. Today we thought, while people are trying to get out and about a little bit more, that maybe we look at some of the favorite hiking spots in Ontario. One of which we've done. I think several of them we haven't. So we're not speaking from experience on all of them. But anyway, we will, the first one on our list is one we have done. So the Crack Trail, which is located in Killarney Provincial Park. It's about 400 kilometers north of Toronto. It's a bit of a hike. And once you get off the highway, it's a extra little hike to get into Killarney. But anyway, you access it.
It's a beater highway.
It's a beater highway. And they were doing construction when we drove through there, and it was really slow. So you park at the Killarney Ridge Trailhead, which is off Highway 637. And it's about a 6-kilometer round trip. It is a bit challenging in spots. Best time to do it is late spring to fall. So obviously winter maybe not the best because it can be icy and dangerous and
be slippery as all get out.
It is challenging it's at some points. Some points were fine for flat and through nice woodsy areas, but other parts were a little bit more challenging, and it leads to you though, so it's worth the effort, and because it leads you to spectacular views over the Cloche Mountains, Georgian Bay, and surrounding lakes. And if you're not familiar, like the Cloche Mountains, it's a big rock outcroppings, but they're white, and that it's just amazing to see the white granite. So the trail's a bit ruggy and rocked in spots, and at the very end there is a scramble through a rocky patch, and that was where we had our dog with us, and so our younger son and I kind of stayed at the bottom of that. Tim did do the scramble up the top, and we have a picture of him. There's photographic evidence. But yeah, we stayed at the bottom only partly because we saw other people that were trying to get through that rocky scramble, and they'd taken their dog up and they were trying to get their dog back down, and it was a biggish dog, and so you couldn't just carry it down, and it's a bit treacherous just to walk through, let alone carrying a dog through. So they were having a hard time. The dog was not confident going through it, and they were desperately trying to get the dog to go through it. Last we saw, they headed back up to the top, and then we never saw where they went from there, whether they actually went down another route or what.
Yeah, I didn't spot another route, but I'm sure that I heard something about another, not up actually through that crack. Excuse me. Next on the list, excuse me, still recovering from I don't know what. Next on the list is the Bruce Trail, which isn't terribly far from us. It's about 250 kilometers from northwest of Toronto. You park at the McCurdy Drive, I think it is, parking lot in Lions Head. It's about an 8-kilometer round trip. It's moderate to difficult as far as how hard it is to do the trip. The best time is late spring to fall. Basically, there are very few very few hikes that are good to do in the winter,
and the parks may not be open anyway. So.
Yeah. But a lot of times you're going to get into unknown stuff under the, whether it's rocks like the crack, or you're up high in escarpments and stuff like that. So don't fall. Why hike this? Because the hike follows the escarpment to a breathtaking lookout over Georgian Bay. Georgian Bay is awesome. The turquoise water below looks almost tropical. The cliffs are steep, so caution is needed near the edge. I've heard people rave about this particular hike. The Bruce, like, it literally has its own Facebook group, its own. There's a whole bunch of people in the hiking community that are all get together and do sections of the Bruce.
Yeah, so just don't lean over the edge trying to get the perfect selfie.
Don't do it.
Centennial Ridges Trail, which is in Algonquin Provincial Park. Algonquin's about 275 kilometers north of Toronto. You park at the trailhead off Highway 60, which is near kilometer 337.6. It's 10 kilometers loop, and it is a difficult hike. But the reason to hike it is it has multiple viewpoints that overlook Algonquin Park, stunning ridges and lakes, great for wildlife sightings, including moose and loons, especially specific times of year. So I would tend to think the cooler seasons might be where you get more likely. And then if you go in the fall, you get to see the fall foliage. Might be a bit of a zoo on Highway 60, though. Just to be
Might
aware.
be. Yeah. Absolutely guarantee it will be a zoo, but it would be a beautiful hike in the fall for sure. Next on the list, number 4, Cup and Saucer Trail, Manitoulin Island. So it's about 440 kilometers from here in Toronto, northwest. It is. Oh, you park at the trailhead off Highway 540 near
Good luck.
Michigan. Yeah, I'm going with that. Not a word that I'd normally have to say. It's about 5 kilometers round trip. It's moderately difficult, and again, spring to fall. Avoid it in the winter. It features some of the best cliff top views in Ontario, overlooking the North Channel of Lake Huron. The rugged terrain includes steep ascents and even a ladder climb for those who take the adventure trail section. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anything up in and around Manitoulin Island is amazing. So.
Next on the list is Mizzy Lake Trail, which is part of Algonquin Provincial Park again. So same thing, drive to Algonquin Park, 260 kilometers roughly north of Toronto. You park at the trailhead off Highway 60. This one's near kilometer 15. It's 11-kilometer loop and moderate difficulty. Spring to fall, again, best time to do it. And one of the best hikes in Ontario for wildlife spotting, especially moose, beavers, and birds. The trail passes through wetland areas, lakes, forests, offers a peaceful backcountry feel.
Sorry, I'm just thinking, because that's twice you've mentioned which kilometer marker in Algonquin, and I, for the life of me, can't remember whether the markers count from east or from west. I feel like they count from west, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know either.
I'll look it up, put it in the show notes. Next on the list, number 6, top of the Giant, Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, which is a bazillion miles away from here. Yeah, 1,400 kilometers northwest of Toronto. So take a little while to get there. But I've heard fabulous things about the park, period.
Me too.
You access the trail from you park at the Cabian trailhead.
I give you all the hard work.
Cabian trailhead and hike in. It's 22 kilometers round trip, so that's a hefty hike. Well, certainly for old people like me, old, out of shape, mobility challenged people like me. Maybe I could take the big kid, get him to carry me. Yeah, that's it. Difficulty is very difficult. So 22 clicks and very difficult. Not going to end up on my list. Best time is summer to early fall. And why? It's a long but rewarding hike leading to a spectacular viewpoint 250 meters above Lake Superior. Oh, that'd be cool. The views stretch over Thunder Bay and the vast wilderness of Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. Yeah, that would be cool.
I've heard very good things about Sleeping Giant Provincial Park.
Yeah.
Next is Barron Canyon Trail, and so this may be on the bucket list for this summer.
It's on the list for this September. This July.
It's in Algonquin Provincial Park East. So on the east side of Algonquin Provincial Park, about 300 kilometers northeast of Toronto. You park at the Barron Canyon Trailhead off Barron Canyon Road. The distance is only 1.5 kilometer loop, and
kind of length.
Difficulty is easy too.
Also mine.
Spring to fall is the best time. It's a short but dramatic hike along the edge of a 100-meter deep canyon. Somebody has a fear of heights around here, so that
somebody does. We'll be staying way back from the edge.
Yeah. It's a great spot for photography and a glimpse into Ontario's geological past.
Yeah, we're doing a 7 or 8 day trip, the big kid and I, entirely to get to Barron Canyon and check it out.
Yeah, so they're going to do it the backcountry route, but you can apparently drive there.
Drive there. Yeah. Why would I do something easy like that?
Takes all the fun out of it.
It does, right? Number 8, Hardy Lake Loop. It's in Muskoka, Hardy Lake Provincial Park. It's about 175 kilometers north of Toronto. Yeah, that sounds about right. You park at the Hardy Lake parking area on Highway 169. It's an 8-kilometer loop, and difficulty is moderate. Again, recommended spring to fall. Why? Because it's beautiful. It's a forested trail with boardwalks over the water and a unique island section. No crowds, no development. No, just Muskoka Wilderness at its best. Pamela and I were talking just before we started this episode. Like I've heard of it, but I know nothing about Hardy Lake Provincial Park. Pamela hadn't even heard of it. So we make the assumption it's a non-operating, which is why you're not going to run into the
Just a day
crowds.
use or something like
Yeah,
that, not a camping
yeah,
park.
yeah. So cool. There you go.
And Silver Peak, which is another Killarney Provincial Park. So it's located in Killarney, about 400 kilometers north of Toronto. Requires canoeing to access the trailhead at Bell Lake. So you cannot drive straight to this one. It's a 12-kilometer round trip, plus you need a paddle, and it's difficult. It's summer to fall, and it is the highest point in Killarney Provincial Park. Gives you a 360-degree view of the Cloche Mountains and Georgian Bay, and it's a must for serious hikers who want solitude and adventure.
Right, and just to add to the location, so there's a Bell Lake access point. I can't say for sure that you would need a day use. I would assume you need a day use permit to park there, and then paddle your way in from there. Just saying. But yes, Thomas and I have been twice now, and we've seen Silver Peak from far away, and it looks like it's way up there. Like it looks very cool. Highly recommend. I'm not gonna do 12 clicks. Devil's Punch Bowl is number 10. It's a trail in Hamilton. Access, you park at Devil's Punch Bowl Conservation Area. There you go. It's 3 kilometers round trip. It's easy to moderate. Best time is spring because of waterfall, or in the fall. Why hike it? Features a dramatic waterfall cascading into a deep gorge. The layered rock formations reveal millions of years of geological history. A great short hike with a scenic reward. I am positive I've seen pictures of the waterfall. Very cool.
And not that far from Toronto too, so that'd be fun
Pretty
to do
easy
for an
trip.
afternoon.
Yeah, day afternoon trip. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it for our hiking episode. We actually plan a series. So this is number 1 in the series. Number 2 in the series is going to be best hikes across Canada, and then number 3 in the series is going to be best hikes across North America and South America. But we're excluding certain portions of North America for political reasons.
Absolutely. The orange turd.
Maybe not safe to go there. Yeah. Anyways, look for those upcoming, and we will talk to you again soon. If you would like to talk to us, you feel free to reach out on all of the social media. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, and feel free to reach out to us by email at hi@supergoodcamping.com. That's hi@supergoodcamping.com. And we will talk to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.